Pride Month to my brothers and sisters in the LGBTQ plus community. QIA plus, sorry. Oh, I've been slacking a little bit. I need to get back into it. But out for my morning walk. I hope y'all are doing awesome as I am. Fashion dolls. How y'all feeling? I'm pretty sure everybody is seeing what's going on at Delaney Hall. And I want to talk about what's going on at Delaney Hall. I want to talk about Cam Higbee and any other white supremacist group, Proud Boys out there. First of all, why the hell are we sitting down interviewing Proud Boys? Why are we hearing their point of view, their perspective? We know their point of view and perspective is bigotry and hatred. So why the hell are we sitting here talking to them, giving them camera time, giving them microphone time? Why? Just why? Cam Higbee knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. These officers that are in Newark, New Jersey at Delaney Hall are cooperating with ICE. Mickey Sherrill, what are you going to do about that? It is time to stand up, grow some balls, and do something. Because this is exactly what a police state looks like, where they can to submission and they're more and more increasingly violent by the day. So anybody out there aren't black people here. We know exactly what the fuck would happen if we go out there en masse. I think it's safe for black people to stay home. That's personally my opinion. Stay home. People registered to vote. Let's not forget, early voting is still taking place. The June primaries are coming up. So make sure that y'all are registered to vote, because remember what they did back in 2024. They purged voters off of the fucking rolls. And you just seen the most recent ruling where the United States Postal Service is now going to be taken over as it pertains to mail-in ballots. So make sure that you are registered. If you got to stand in line, stand in line. Do not leave. Do not let them turn you around. Do not be intimidated, because the Proud Boys are out here. You've got these Oath Keepers out here. You've got these insurrectionists that are behind January 6th. And you got people like Cam Higbee, another Chud the Builder, that are going out here provoking and antagonizing protesters. That's what they're doing. And to see black and brown people right on the side supporting Donald Trump, you do know that they don't give a fuck about you. I hope the check is good and you get everything that you asked for. Unfortunately, we all are in the same boat with you together as it pertains to suffering, because the suffering is not going to stop. There's going to be more people being laid off from their jobs. Gas prices won't go down until 2032. They won't go down to $3 until 2032. That's not good at all. At all. There comes a time and place where you have to understand that what you voted for is not what you're getting in the end result, in return. Your racism is expensive. And as a result of that, everybody is having to pay the price for your racism. Because you couldn't vote for a black woman who was qualified, who was willing to help you, who also warned you that everything that is going on. You see Kevin Roberts, the Heritage Foundation, bragging about everything that Donald Trump is doing, that they've already had planned. The Heritage Foundation, for those of you who do not know, has been around since the 70s. So their policies are old and outdated. Their way of thinking is old and outdated, which you're seeing Republicans go about gerrymandering, redistricting, going about things the way they are currently going about right now, because they know they are losing. Donald Trump, his polls and people who are siding with him are starting to turn on him. That's what you're seeing. Orange Piggy got on Truth Social over the weekend, crashing the fuck up, rage posting on Truth Social. Orange Piggy needs to go take a nap somewhere. To see what's going on at Delaney Hall, police officers shutting down protests, blocking protesters, I don't agree with it at all. And it's Pride Month. So I already know that the ultra conservatives that are white, that are black, we already know the attacks on us and the LGBTQIA plus are going to continue. The lies about us are going to continue in some of these red pill spaces, which I choose for my mental health not to watch, not to engage in. I'm not going to debate you. I'm just going to curse you out, and then I'm going to move the fuck on. And rightfully so. But to some of y'all out here that think that this shit is cool, white Christian nationalism, authoritarianism, where we're literally in a fucking police state or a one-way world government, where y'all can control every aspect of everybody's lives that don't agree with you, that don't look like you, that have some form of critical thinking. That's what this is. This is exactly how Donald Trump has shaped up his cult. And they will continue to kiss his shoes until he is no longer here and the next authoritarian leader comes along. And my guess, as I said in the interview with Coach D Speaks, is up now on the channel. Make sure y'all go and check it out. What's going to happen is it's going to be somebody that is much dangerous and younger than Donald Trump that is going to come along. Save this live, record it, screen grab, whatever you need to. Because remember, I warned you and I told you that it's going to be something, no coincidence, what they're doing with redistricting, eliminating primarily black districts. And you've got one black seat down here in South Carolina, Jim Clyburn. You got Ralph Lauren, Lindsey Graham, Nancy Mace, who's sitting up here tripping over Donald Trump not endorsing her. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? You are a survivor, and you should be out here standing with the survivors, Nancy. But see, you're so busy on worried about what is a woman. I can tell you what a woman is. I'm a woman. I'm a woman of integrity. I don't have to be born biologically a woman, but I'm a woman because I have the heart of a woman. I have mind to think for myself and not allow some rich white men, because you're a white woman. The difference is you're a white woman, I'm a black trans woman. So who's going to be heard whenever the police is called? They're going to hear your voice first. That's how fucked up the system is. The system has never been for us. And this is where community engagement comes in. Good morning. Shout out to my colleague Alvin Tit for Tat This and That. Make sure y'all head on over and subscribe. I sent you a plethora of topics. Delaney Hall. We're talking about Delaney Hall right now and what's going on. We talked about this on the panel. And Deshaun and me have also been talking about it. This is what a police state looks like. So police officers shot things into the crowd and a fire erupted. Whatever it was, a fire erupted from that. Make sure y'all follow Jolly Good Ginger because he's out there on the grounds as well. And he explained what happened. So now they're trying to blame it on protesters. You got police officers, black ICE agents working at Delaney Hall. I said it once and I'll say it again. Not all money is good money. But see, Alvin has a saying that goes like this: if you're willing to sell your own people out, they'll sell you out for molasses. And that is what's going on right now. I can tell you one damn thing. I'm not about to sell my people out to join and work with white supremacists. The same people who are out here unaliving people. Alex Peretti, Renee Nicole Good, and Keith Porter, excuse me. Oh yeah, we need to talk about Delaney Hall. Because do y'all know where Newark, New Jersey is, right? Y'all remember my interview with King Judah? Yes, he's from Newark, New Jersey. Y'all know who else is from Newark, New Jersey, right? One of my favorite singers, and I say it all the time. Alvin knows this. Whitney Houston. That's her hometown, the Bricks. She's from Newark, New Jersey. And it breaks my heart to see my people, black people, out here working with slave patrol. ICE is not ICE. We don't need ICE. But I'm going to tell y'all a little story. So I accidentally texted the wrong number. And what happened was I was texting, and so 3 little digits in his, I forgot, wasn't paying attention, really wasn't paying attention to it. And the person was like, here's your ICE. So I blocked the number immediately. I am ICE. So yes, here's the thing. We got ICE agents down here in South Carolina too. Yep, sure do. They're down here in South Carolina. Remember I told y'all they built a facility in Columbia, South Carolina. But yes, y'all out here thinking that y'all will not be held accountable. Guess what? The punishment for black ICE agents will be more severe than the punishment for white ICE agents. And y'all know what I'm talking about. They will give white people, a white officer who unalived a black man who was unarmed, a pat on the wrist. So just imagine what your punishment and your severity, the punishment for what you're doing will be. That's what I meant to say. I got twisted up in a minute. So to those of y'all who are out here thinking that, oh, well, you know, look at my pockets. My pockets is fat. That's what one of y'all said. When it's time for the Nuremberg Trials 2026 edition to happen, because the people will revolt, they're going to get fed up enough. We're not mad enough. People are not mad enough. But people are going to revolt, and there's going to be a revolution happen. And when someone starts cutting ass and taking names, beating ass and taking names, putting belt to ass, don't come back crying to the black community, because we will not help y'all. Y'all sold us out. Y'all know good and goddamn well y'all on the wrong side. And y'all out here working with ICE? Do y'all know that ICE has been around since after 9/11? We don't need them. We don't need immigration and customs. We don't need them. We don't need ICE. We don't need custom border patrols. In my opinion, I believe that people should be able to come here in the country, and they're doing the jobs that you won't do. They're doing the fucking jobs that you won't do. So I said it once and I say it all the time. Alvin already know what I'm going to say. How do those eggs taste now for you, bitch? Farmers, I'm seeing videos of y'all on ABC and CNN saying, well, you know, I voted for him. I totally hate it. We don't want your apologies. Change your racism. An apology is nothing without changed action. I.e. to the next topic, Dominique Morgan. Okay, here's my thoughts. Because I caught a glimpse of Consciousness panel yesterday. I love me some Miss Jaya. I love me some Miss Jaya. What Dominique did is wrong, 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 wrong. And to Madison's defense, she didn't know what her friend was doing. She didn't know what Dominique was doing. So all of y'all jumping on Madison for what? Why are y'all jumping on Madison? Madison has got enough going on. She's got a whole fucking stalker who wanted to take her life, who threatened her and her mother and her friends close to her, Charity Boom and Dominique. So what more do y'all want her to do? She had no clue. But it is accountability time, Dominique. And I agree with Conscience. Conscience, when he did his commentary yesterday, because the live is up, when Conscience did the live, it was all about accountability. And that's what we're pushing for, Dominique. And I'm not going to be so quick to discard her because she's a black trans woman. who was out here doing exactly what I am doing currently right now, which is using her platform to encourage people to engage in community. So that's my thoughts and opinions on that, and I'm gonna put a pin in it. But I do want to talk about the DL Whisperer and what's her name? Let's see. The Crimson Chin Blower. The Crimson Chin Blower. That's